What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Man, it has been a minute. I haven't seen you guys on a long length video in a while. So I've really been focusing on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. I've noticed that those two are one of the key components to really building my channel and my following. So I really haven't done a sit down chatty video with you guys, which I miss so much because I actually really enjoy watching long length videos on YouTube. That's something that I love to do, and I love watching all types of videos, from people cleaning their houses to organizing to lifestyle videos, working out but not working out at the same time. Is just a variety for me. One thing that I've really been into lately is like a no makeup look, but I am trying to do some twist in there and add like a little bit of flair, whether it's like a little bit of a spicier eye look or adding like a little bolder lip. I used to wear a lot more makeup than I do now, but I think as I get older, which right now I'm 30, I just really genuinely care about my skin, and I'm always constantly looking for ways to consistently feed my skin and just make sure that I'm staying hydrated. So right now, this is my face without any makeup. This is all skincare. It is really hot in LA still. It's like 90 or 80 right now, so I had to leave the fan on in the room or else I will melt, and I don't want to be melting. So yeah, we're gonna keep the fan on. I hope that it's not too much of a background noise, but I did do a little test earlier and I could hear it. So I'm sorry if it's annoying, but I just want to make sure I'm comfortable too while making this video. So as you guys have seen, I've been doing a lot of really fun things. I just recently went to the Only Murders in the Building streaming party for Hulu featuring Rare Beauty, and it was really fun. We got to see the final episode and we got to just do like an activity with the Rare community, which was really dope. I had a really fun time, and I also got a lot of goodies. So I did do a short and I did do a TikTok video on the items I got, but as of right now I'm gonna do a full face of Rare. The only items I won't be using are going to be my base and then a few of my contour products and my brow, because they did not have the brow gel in store, which I was going to purchase. So there'll be a few things that I throw in there that aren't Rare Beauty, but for the most part it's going to be all Rare. Let's start with the nails. So these are the nails for the month. I am loving them so much. They're actually like a sheer chrome. I call it the teddy bear look for fall, and I'm obsessed with it. I am down to almost the bottom of this Erno Laszlo product here. For those of you who remember when I went to the influencer event for Erno Laszlo, they gave us a bunch of stuff. Honestly, I'm going to be repurchasing this because it really does make your skin look really nice. I know one of the things a lot of people were a little skeptical about was the fact that it has alcohol in it. I will be honest with you, I felt the same way, because obviously acne prone skin and oily skin with alcohol don't really mix, or if you have dry skin too, I mean ultimately it's not really that good on your skin. But I will say that I noticed that it definitely didn't irritate my skin. I didn't get red and I didn't get any breakouts. So for me, I'm all about it. I really like it, and I think it just makes your skin look super pretty during the summertime, because for me, I am oily and I tend to sweat all my makeup off during my work days. So this really stays on, and I like that it just looks so natural. I love a natural look, and I like when I don't look like I have so much makeup on, because sometimes it just doesn't look good. So this works out for me. I do have a huge pimple right here. It's so weird. I don't know how I got it, but it was like super white and ugly. So I'm glad that it finally bursted and it's gonna be gone by tomorrow. So that's that. What have you guys been up to? Oh my gosh, I feel like there's just been like no conversation on both sides. I'm like, somebody leave me a comment and tell me something. I am a communications major, so I genuinely love talking to people. Like, I love knowing other people's stories, what like makes them unique. Like, I like to hear about that stuff. So yeah, if you want to like have a convo with me, drop a comment. Let me know what products you're into right now. What are you up to right now? Like, do you work? Do you not work? Are you a stay-at-home mommy? Are you just staying at home just because? Like, I'm trying to find out who my audience is. So once I get all of this on, you guys can kind of see the difference. It really just kind of evens everything out, and it just makes you look a little bit more matte, I would say. And surprisingly for me, I normally don't like a matte look, but this I really like. So now that we've done this, what I wanted to do next is I want to go in with a little bit of concealer. I've been really loving this product right here. It's actually a 4-in-1 makeup product. So this one is going to be a primer, a concealer. It's also going to help with highlighting, and it's a little bit of a BB cream. So I like using this underneath my eye. I have done a full face with this previously, and I really like it too. But I do just like putting a little bit right now underneath and then blending it out with the beauty blender. I was using a Too Faced concealer, and I don't know if it was almost near expiring or if I purchased it after it was already opened and it was expired, but it smelled so bad. Like, I could not bring it close to my face. So lately this product has been my concealer, and this is from Maybelline. So I've just been using this very lightly under my eye, and I feel like it just gives you a little bit of a glow, which is something that I really like. The next thing we're gonna go in with is going to be a bronzer. So this was my go-to product when I was in Hawaii. I at first was very scared to use this because obviously I'm very fair skinned, so anything with color on my skin, it can go wrong real quick. But this product from e.l.f. is really easy to apply, and it definitely looks very pretty on lighter skin tones as well, because I do feel like sometimes when you have a lighter skin tone, sometimes the bronzers that we use can look a little bit harsh, or they just look like you threw literally like mud all over your face. So I do like that this is a little more natural looking, and it doesn't look bad on my skin tone. So I just kind of blend it all out, and I really like how it sculpts your cheekbones and everything. It just looks real good. And I was using this like crazy. George was like, where's that brown stuff? Put that brown stuff on. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's already addicted to the contoured look and everything. But that's good. He's learning what it takes to be a baddie. Speaking of baddies, has anybody on my channel tuned into the Baddies East? I am obsessed with that show. I love me some baddies. Right now, my favorite baddie on the show is definitely going to have to be, I think I really am like vibing with Natalie for once. I usually am not a big Natalie Nunn fan, just because sometimes she just like is a little too much for me, but lately I've been really loving her looks, and I feel like she's just grown so much from like the other seasons, so I really enjoy watching her. And I used to really like Krishan, but I don't know, she's been a little much on the show for me too, so not really liking her too much right now. And I was always a Scotty fan too, but Scotty with that first opening fight, I was like, oh Lord have mercy. I don't know what's going on with these girlies. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep touching up right here. And as you guys can see, this product definitely blends very easily. It just looks really pretty and light. I think I'm going to do a little more on this side, and then we're going to go in with some of the blush. And that's kind of getting into like the Rare Beauty products, which is what we're all here for, right? We want to know what the beauty products look like. So this is going to be this. One thing that I really like to do with this as well, and this is for those of you who want to get ready a little bit quicker in the morning and you don't have that much time, especially if you're a mom, I would put the contour on my lid, and I just kind of go like this and blend it out so it's almost like a base for whatever it is that you're gonna do next. I really like doing this because, again, I feel like it just adds a different dimension to your eye, and it just kind of helps with like any other look that you're gonna do on top of it, which we're gonna go in with a little bit of the liner, so we'll see how that goes. So the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go in with the Rare Beauty blush. I have used this before. I'm a huge fan of Rare Beauty blush. I think it looks very pretty and it's also very pigmented. One thing that I've learned is do not put it on your cheek like this and wait. It's a no-no. Put it on your hand like this and then go from there, because if you leave it on your skin too long, it's gonna leave a little dot and it's just not gonna look right. So I'm gonna go with the other side of my beauty blender. I'm gonna get a little bit like this and just blend it here. So I like to do like right underneath my eyeball, you can see right here, and I blend upwards to kind of elongate this area. And that's it. This blush is very, very pigmented, you guys. You can see you don't really need very much of the product. Even what I just put on my hand, you can see like I still have more product left. So we're gonna go like this. On Mabel's look, so this was the look that they were trying to replicate in the masterclass prior to us going to view the final episode. And I really enjoyed just how effortless it looked and very natural and glowy. So that's what we're going for right now. I do love blush on my nose, so I know in Mabel's look she doesn't really have that, but it's okay. This is the Candy Karen show, so we're gonna go on the tip of my nose and blend it in. So this is gonna be the look here with the blush. And then once I kind of start playing with everything else, it's just gonna look more blended. So if you're ever doing your makeup and you're like, this is looking like it's not blended, it's like too much, just keep going with it. It's gonna eventually get to what you want it to look like, so don't freak out too much. The next thing we are going to do is we're gonna go in with a little bit of the bronzer from NYX. This is gonna be the powder. The reason why I like going in with this is because I feel like it sets that cream one and it just kind of leaves everything in its place. Again, I really love to make sure that everything is set because I'm not the type of person to carry more makeup with me around anywhere, even though I probably should. I don't want to. So I just want to make sure everything is set in its place so I don't have to touch it up. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with Maybelline Superstay 24-hour powder. I finally figured out what color I was after the last few times I've been trying to figure it out. But one thing that I do not like about this is the sticker has the colors. So once you take it off, it's like you don't even know what color you are. So I think it was like 120, but if not, I'm gonna have to try it on again next time. So just to show you what I mean about keep going, see how I'm adding just the powder in this area? This line here isn't harsh anymore and it just looks like now it's one and it's kind of like mirrored with each other, or it's melted with each other, I guess we could say. So that's what we're gonna do. I usually get sweaty in this area here, so I always make sure to lightly powder under there as well as my eye. I do not like when I look like I have like my pores, like I don't know if you guys can see, but this looks very like smooth, but sometimes when I don't prep my skin correctly, it'll look cakey and it just does not look right. So I'm happy that this all worked out. And again, let's recap. The base is only the Erno Laszlo product. So I really hardly have any foundation on. It's just very light and I'm just building around, okay? So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with the brow. So for my brow product, we're gonna go ahead and go in with NYX. Again, I really would have loved to do the Rare Beauty glue, but because they didn't have the brow glue, I can't do it on this video. But this is my tried and true. I really love this product. I feel like it just makes your brows look super bomb and it's very inexpensive. So I'm just gonna go in with this and comb up. For those of you who use Rare Beauty, what is your tried and true product? I know for me, the one product that I do still have in my bag is her primer. So I have the blurred primer. Really love this. And then I really do like her Thankful lip balm. I think it's really pretty for any makeup look and it just looks really natural. The only problem with me is that right now that I'm wearing Invisalign, I play around too much with it and it gets on my liners, so I really haven't been wearing a lip product because of that, which kind of sucks, but yeah. So now that I did that, I'm just gonna kind of, there we go. I needed to fix the top of the brow, but you guys can see fuller, it just looks a little bit bolder but still very natural. So love that brow product. The next thing we're going to go in with is going to be the liner. So I'm terrified to do this. I am not a liner girly. I struggle with liner. So in Mabel's look, she has like a very light liner, but she's also wearing a little bit of shadow. So I'm going to try my hardest right now to get this going. So let's see. So that's a little bit of the liner. I cannot talk while doing liner. It's so hard. I think I'm gonna try to flick it out, but I'm really scared. So I might just like leave it for a second and then come back to it. I want to make sure I get the other eye to match. What I will say is it's a little bit easier because it weighs heavy. Like it feels like a, like when people do calligraphy, it feels like that, like a heavier pen. So if you're shaky, you have something to kind of hang on to. Because I'm a very shaky person when it comes to liner. Whew. Okay, not bad. My gosh, that was so scary. I'm like, I held my breath the whole time. So now what I'm gonna try to do is flick it out a little. Okay, so that's what I got. Not bad at all. And now I gotta try to do the other side. I did the other side a lot quicker, but it looks a lot different. So again, this is where I struggle with liner because this side looks perfect and this side looks totally opposite. So what I would do in this situation is I get a Q-tip and I clean it up and hopefully that will fix it. I do have something here that I can try to work with. And I think this might work. I think the problem is too is this one is a little bit higher here. This one's a little bit lower. So I'm gonna go get a Q-tip. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a Q-tip. It actually came off very easily, which I'm very surprised with. So let's see how I'm gonna fix it now. Okay, so I think I got it now. The only thing is I do notice this side needs a little bit of a point. But now it looks a lot more even. The only thing that I want to do is on this one, I'm going to kind of flick it a little. Perfecto. Not bad, you guys. So yeah, what I will say about this, oh my gosh. That's weird. It's actually leaking. Okay. So I don't know why it's leaking. That's really weird. I'm actually gonna go get something so this doesn't leak all over me. So be right back. Okay, I'm back. That was so weird. So anyway, I cleaned it with makeup remover and makeup wipes because I definitely don't want like a dirty pen. But yeah, I think for storing purposes, I'm gonna store it upwards because I don't know how that happened. Like that was really weird, and you can see there's a lot of ink in there. So okay, that was scary. So anyway, I'm gonna put that away. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the mascara. So this is gonna be the Rare Beauty mascara and it's brand new. Oh my god. So I have not tried the mascara, so I am really excited about this. So let's go ahead and go into that. I do like larger brushes when it comes to mascara, just because I feel like it's easier for me to coat all the actual hairs. Some people like to have them smaller just because it's like able to get into different places, but I like a bigger brush, so this is kind of cool for me. One thing that I really like in a mascara is I do like when they are waterproof. I have a watery eye sometimes due to like allergies, or maybe like something's just like triggering me to have a watery eye, like the fan or something like that. So usually I do like to go with a waterproof option, but from time to time I won't do waterproof just because I don't want to sit there and scrub it all off at night. I did switch up my face wash routine for nighttime, so I'm gonna now be using an oil cleanser to really help break down the products on my skin and hydrate as well, because it is getting a little bit into winter time. So I do know once it starts getting cold my skin gets very dry, so I wanted to just start early and make sure that I'm doing that now. And by starting early I mean like last night. So far the mascara looks really nice. You guys can kind of see. I've been using the Grande Lash Serum, so I'm noticing that a lot more hairs are coming in. But I did stop using it for like a few days, so I need to get back on it. But let's see what it looks like. I mean, it does look really pretty so far. Okay. We're gonna go in on the bottom lash line as well. So we're gonna go, hopefully you guys can see me like this. One thing I will say about her products, they hold weight. Like, I don't know if that's something that a lot of people notice, but let me see. Like, when I hold the product like this has no weight. Like, it's just very light. So this product holds weight, where like when I'm carrying it, I feel it on my hand. So like if I am shaky, I feel like it kind of helps balance me. I don't know if that's something anyone else has mentioned, but it does hold like a weight to it. I think especially for me, being someone who usually can't do liner, the fact that that liner pen felt like a calligraphy pen, that really was helpful too. The faces we make when we do mascara is so funny. So I'm just trying to get right here on the lower lash line. So you guys can see my lashes on the bottom have really grown a lot with that serum. I really think they look nice. So I think that's it for mascara for me. I got a little bit in my eye. There we go. So that's how this looks. The mascara looks pretty good. I'm not mad at it. What do you guys think? Did I do okay with the liner, or do we feel like, I feel like this one's longer. Let's see if we can measure it. This one is about the length of the Q-tip. Well, they're the same length, but something, I don't know. I mean, it looks okay. So the next thing we're gonna go in with is the lip items. So we're gonna do these two baddies here. So for the lip products, we're gonna be doing the Kind Words lip liner in Humble, and then we're gonna also be doing the Stay Vulnerable gloss in Stay Nearly Neutral. Okay, so let's go ahead and go in with these. Oh, so it's a twist So you can twist it up and down. Okay, so let's see. This really matches my lip tone already. This is a pretty color. I actually really like this. This is like, okay, girl. This is really cute. I really like this color. So it's a twist up. I think if you wanted to resharpen this, you would just sharpen the actual liner part. Usually they have a sharpener on the bottom, so let me see. Yeah, see, so this one does have a sharpener, and then you can sharpen it so you have a sharp point every time. So that's really cool. I like that, and I like that it can twist up and down. Again, it doesn't feel light. It has like a weight. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is the gloss. I have been wanting new lip products, so I'm very happy about this because I usually just do my lip Vaseline, like the pigmented color one. So we're going to go in with this. And I'm going to do it here. This feels really nice on your lips, like very soft, very glossy. Okay, that's gonna be the lip gloss. I like it. So let's take these guys out and let's see what we think. I need to comb my hair a little bit. I straightened my hair yesterday, so this is day 2. I sleep with a bonnet. I sleep with a silk bonnet since I don't have a silk pillowcase that I sleep with, and it really helps my hair stay nice and shiny and not knotted or anything, as you guys can see. And that's the best I could do. So what do we think, you guys? This is all Rare Beauty for the most part. I really like the blush. As I showed you guys earlier, it does kind of blend more once you keep going with the rest of your products. The liner looks really pretty. I really like that it's matte. I do feel like I need a little bit more practice with my liner, but it doesn't look bad on camera. The lip product is really nice, and I really like the liner. The liner, for the most part, you guys can see it, but it's not like it's like giving any contrast between the two colors. It more blends together, but I think it's really pretty for a natural look. And then I really wanted to try the mist. So this is going to be our final product that we're going to use. The Rare Beauty mist is supposed to be a 4-in-1 product. So it's to prep, hydrate, set, and then I believe it's supposed to do one other thing. Oh, it's supposed to give you a glow. So glow, prep, set, and hydrate. So let's see. I feel like I'm not even spraying myself. There we go. Ooh, smells really good. It smells actually really good. And this is called Always an Optimist. This smells really good. I actually really like the smell. And we're just gonna let it set on my skin. But you guys, the glow is there. I don't even feel like, so the glow that we're seeing on here is from the blush, and it's also from the contour, from the e.l.f. product, because I did not put any highlighter on. I actually pulled out the highlighter from e.l.f. to put on if I felt like I needed it, but to be honest with you, this already has like a really pretty glow. I don't think we need anything else. And that is pretty much it. So these are going to be the rare products that we used today. We had these guys. So we had the mascara, the 4-in-1 mist, and then we also used the blush. And then we also used the liner and the lip liner. And then we also used the actual liner for the eye, which I'm going to keep standing up because I don't want it to leak again. And that's it. So if you guys really enjoyed this makeup look, drop a comment, or you guys can like the video. I really enjoyed doing this sit down look with you guys. I feel like I gave you the genuine response to the products, especially with the liner. So hopefully that doesn't happen to anybody else, because that could have got messy real quick, especially if you were already wearing your outfit. So that was a good save there. Overall, if I had to pick which product was my favorite to use today, I would have to say it was definitely the mist. I love the smell, and I really think that it just is something fun to add to your routine as like a final touch, because you know, sometimes we need that little extra, you know, sparkle in our routine that kind of makes you feel luxurious. So I really enjoyed that. Other than that, I will see you guys on my next video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and I will do another sit down video hopefully soon. Until then, I will catch you on my YouTube shorts and on my TikTok. You guys will see me on there almost every other day, if not like once a week. So I will check you out there. And other than that, this is what the Invisalign smile is looking like. I am really happy with my results, so I'll keep you guys updated on my TikTok and my shorts, and I will see you later.